do want justice to be served today.
Corey Jones' family hoping for the maximum sentence for the man who shot and killed him. Instead, the judge sentenced him to the minimum today. Certainly an emotional day for families on both sides of this case today. It has finally come to a close after 3 very long years for this galvanizing case for this community. The loved ones of both Corey Jones and former police officer Nouman Raja certainly as well. We do have crews inside and outside the courthouse this afternoon with reaction from all of the sides, as well as WPTV News Channel 5's main anchor Michael Williams fielding it all. He's joining us live from outside the courthouse in downtown West Palm Beach once again this afternoon. Michael.
Shannon, a news conference just beginning to conclude from members of the Corey Jones family and their loved ones. Again, this afternoon, within the last 90 minutes, a judge, Joseph Marks, after this long trial that has so riveted the community and indeed much of the nation, finds ultimately in sentencing that Nouman Raja should spend the next 25 years behind bars for the death of Corey Jones, that local drummer who died on the side of the Interstate in October 2015. 25 years for manslaughter and 25 years for attempted first-degree murder, when in fact he could have been sentenced to life in prison. The family, to a person, has said they accept the judge's sentence. Noted NAACP civil rights attorney representing the family, Benjamin Crump, called it a milestone for Black Americans. The first time in 30 years in this state that a police officer has been convicted of an on-duty shooting and involving a Black young American and local citizen as it did. They said that it is crucially important to them to carry this message forth of justice. We throughout this afternoon have heard such riveting emotional testimony from all concerned. And Michelle Casada, who has covered this trial from the very outset, joins me live. You've heard a lot of the post-trial statements, but at this point, Michelle, one of the things that we talked about and listened to all afternoon, and that clearly moved the judge and everyone in that courtroom, was what family members on both sides had to say this afternoon before final sentencing was rendered.
That's right, Michael, and powerful statements were made by both families, and for the first time, Nouman Raja's family expressed condolences to the Corey Jones family. Now, Corey Jones family was able to give their statements first and made it clear that they felt Nouman Raja has never expressed any remorse since that deadly shooting that took Corey Jones's life. Nouman Raja's wife told the judge that in private, her family has mourned for the Jones family and believed that Corey Jones was a good man. She asked the judge for leniency and to think of her children, while Corey Jones's family asked the judge for the maximum sentence.
I am now the single mother of 2 small children, one of which is a special needs child, both of whom are suffering beyond reparability. I don't have a movement behind me. I don't have a congregation. I don't have aunts. I don't have uncles. I don't have brothers. I don't have sisters. As a matter of fact, I don't have a single blood relative in this room. I have my husband.
According to the evidence, he aborted his mission to respond to a fellow officer in need of assistance and instead chose to confront Corey Jones and kill him for no reason. Afterwards, he lied and conspired to cover up his crime and blame the victim.
And the judge issued 25 years for both counts. Michael, of course, as we reported, to run concurrently. The Corey Jones family calling this a victory.
Michelle, as we continue to stand by and listen to reaction, the appeals process, of course, will be the next phase of this. There are 2 pieces of this ongoing case that we'll look at. The civil suit that the Corey Jones family has filed, correct, in federal court, correct?
Yes, they have filed a civil suit.
And then the ongoing issue about what happens next in terms of the defense team. They've already indicated a very quick appeal of this sentence and verdict, correct?
Absolutely, and the judge made mention of that today, too, that there were some arguments that the attorney brought up that he said the District of Appeal will take that up if that happens.
All right, more coverage as we continue to listen to family members. The news conference just concluding. Michelle Casada continuing to put that aspect of our story together. Matt Cesney joining us live now with more reaction to the verdict as it played out emotionally in court this day and really over the last many years, the build up to today, the sentencing of Nouman Raja. Matt?
Michael, many family members of Corey Jones came to the courthouse today wearing the color yellow. I'm told that yellow represented faith, their faith in God, their faith in the justice system. They came out here on the steps of the Palm Beach County Courthouse claiming victory and even singing about victory after that sentence came down for Nouman Raja. Take a listen here to the father of Corey Jones speaking just about a half hour ago out here.
Today is victory for our family, but at the same time, we are still suffering. We're still hurting because we don't have Corey here with us. Yes. Yeah. So regardless of how you feel or whatever you think about it, Corey was our son.
Those remarks are important because, as has been mentioned, the Jones family did express a lot of empathy for the family of Nouman Raja, particularly his wife and his children. But as the family members of Corey Jones pointed out several times out here on the steps of the courthouse, Corey Jones is not coming back to them, and yet they continue to mourn him even as they feel victorious here today. Live outside the Palm Beach County Courthouse, Matt Cesny, WPTV News Channel 5.
To who? Thank you. As we come back live outside the Palm Beach County Courthouse for Matt Cesny's report, as well as that of Michelle Casada, as we continue in the aftermath of the sentencing to get reaction. Again, Nouman Raja sentenced to 25 years behind bars to state prison for the death of Corey Jones, October 2015. Much more about reaction and about the next legal steps here on all sides. For now, Shannon, back to you.
It has been a long and very difficult 3.5 years, and it culminated inside that courtroom today with Corey Jones' grandfather saying both sides left that courthouse hurting today.